Hello, welcome to Simon Barry's vlog. And what number are we on? It's 40. It's 40 Blair. I shall look that up. Look in the titles. Look in the titles. So my name is Simon Barry. I am a business coach. I am a serial tech entrepreneur, which is way too much an overused word. And I am a vlogger. So I'm here to welcome you to my channel. Thank you very much. Those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe now. If you haven't hit the bell in the corner, please join my notification squad. Please hit the bell in the corner. It means a lot to me. So today I'm going to talk about what would you like to be and what did I want to be when I grow up. Now, I'm over 40. I kind of think I haven't grown up yet. Are you over 40? Are you under 40? Now, crucially, I think under these circumstances, a lot of us are put under huge pressure by our parents, by society, by teachers, by lecturers, by business people to kind of figure out what's our path, what's our purpose. When I was at school, we were encouraged quite young to kind of figure out where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do. And I'll be completely honest with you, I did not have a clue. Arguably, I still don't have a clue. But I think that's an important point. These days, I think people are put under way too much pressure to actually be able to have to conform, to have to actually decide, to actually make decisions, and I don't think you need to. You know, it wasn't until I hit my 30s till I kind of started to figure out, and I think I still am. And interestingly enough, I spoke to someone who's 57. I'm not going to mention who that person is, or he or she was having a conversation with me, and I think someone was trying to put her down a certain path, and someone else was saying, no, you should do this, and she's saying, no, I don't know. And I think that's an important point, and it just got me thinking, what is it about society that kind of forces you down this path? I just don't think you need to. I don't think you need to. So I'm here to tell you, and yes, you right there, that you do not need to decide. You can try things, you can go down certain paths. Now, when I left school, having pretty much failed all my exams, I wanted to be an electronic engineer because that's what my father did. And quite frankly, I didn't have a clue, so I thought, I'll do what Daddy wanted to do. And I wasn't very good at that. I had this idea that working in an office was the most abhorrent, terrible thing to do in my entire life. I spend most of my time in coffee shops. I mean, offices. It's actually coffee shops. The business life for me just wasn't what I wanted to do, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I ended up falling into various bits of work. I ended up working on technical things. I ended up moving into business, and things develop and you enjoy. And sometimes you fall into things. Sometimes life presents you with an opportunity and you must grab it. And sometimes you intrinsically know what you like to do. But I think that given our increasing lifespan, and given the fact that we are put under way too much pressure, I don't think you should put yourself under any pressure at all. I think you are ready when you're ready. And I think you're ready to go into whatever career or choice you want. If you want to study longer, do it. If you want to change career and make a segue, which I have done several times, do it. I don't think that society should put you under undue pressure. Now, the most important thing is what I say often to people I mentor who maybe have that burning desire to have their own company. It's kind of hip to have a company, isn't it? But I tell you what, it's hard to have a company. And a lot of people just they're so desperate. This is the path they want to go on. They're so determined. They want to leap. And they quit their job. Or maybe they don't even have a job. And they just dive headlong into it. And a lot of times I just like, no. Diving headlong into something, even though it may be your calling, your path, the trajectory of where you're going, isn't necessarily the best thing to do. Pardon me, I have a cold. What I would suggest to you is dip your toe in, try the water, but also make sure there's a roof over your head, make sure you can feed yourself, make sure you know, you've got friends and family and the support structure around you, because when you're carving that new path out for yourself, then you are more able to do it in a rational, normal way. I probably told you this story before, but when I had my very, very, very first company, I made every mistake in the book. I quit my job. I dived into my company. I thought it would be easy to make tons of money. I was obsessing about offices and what kind of pop lights I was having and what kind of atmosphere I wanted. And I didn't concentrate on doing the right thing, which was making sure I had a roof over my head and I could eat. And didn't quite work out as I wanted to. Now, over long term, absolutely yes, it did. But I had to work 10 times as hard, almost in a panicked way, to get things working. So, moral of the story, you can do what you want. As long as you're not hurting anyone, that's fine. You don't have to decide what you want to do now. Let life unfold. Let opportunities happen and come to you, and you decide whether you want to do them or not. There was another colleague that I knew at school, and he desperately wanted to be an actor. And, he was in all the plays and really passionate about what he was doing. And when it came to doing work experience, he couldn't get into something to do with acting. It was difficult to get into. Pardon me. But what he did do was he was placed in a kind of background, backstage position doing lighting. And interestingly enough, given that opportunity, he then discovered that he really liked it. And to this day, he is still, 20 years later, he is still in the lighting industry. Now, unless he embraced the opportunity and discovered, if he clung to his I want to be an actor, then maybe he might have shunned that opportunity. But he took it, discovered he had a flair for it, and went with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, your one lesson for today: when opportunity knocks, grab it. You don't have to decide what you want to do. Tell you what, just make sure you smile, make sure you're happy, and make sure you are you, because you are unique. I'm pretty awesome. I'm sure you are. Know what would make things even more awesome? Hit that subscribe button. You know what would make it even more awesome? Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Go. I'll wait. We're done here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to love you, leave you until the next vlog. Ta-da!